for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going into map number 2, which will be Inferno. Now, MAXISAUCISSE had big problems on this map yesterday, unable to really show anything versus Gatekeepers, even though it was their map pick. So we'll see if they'll be able to do anything a little bit better today. LoG looking to see what they can do on this map. Now, again, I'm not too sure about their record. Let's have a little bit of a look at how they actually perform on this map. As of recently, it doesn't look good. In fact, I don't think they've actually won a map of Inferno, which that's a scary statistic to have. There, yeah, 0-1. They've played it once. They lost. It was versus Zarlands, and that was over a month ago. So, yeah, definitely not looking like the best sort of case for them to be able to bring this one home. But we'll see if they can finish things off. Either way, going to go into the knife. Now, for a team that doesn't particularly play this map, I would say that LoG probably want to be starting off on that T side. We saw MAXISAUCISSE really struggle to actually hold on to either of the sides. Didn't see too much from them whatsoever. I was very unimpressed. When does a regular joke turn into a dad joke? I guess when you're a dad? Either way, are going to have LoG starting over on that T side. We'll get to see if they can fight this one off versus MAXISAUCISSE. Now, it's definitely possible. Also, their roster has changed a bit recently, so they could have brought this into their map pool. It wasn't a permaban for them, even though it's a map that they don't particularly play, although there's a few maps that we haven't really seen too much from them in general. Like, they've only played Overpass once with this roster. We've only seen minimal in terms of map statistics. So we are going to go into this one, see what they have to offer over on that T side. Armor for every single player in the server at the moment. And already we're going to see some apps control taken from the Ts. Possibly looking to try and go for the waterfall effect out of the door. They're actually going to go falling back towards second mid, go through Mexico, and actually back towards Banana. I'm not sure they really have too much of a strategy in this round, just hoping that someone makes a little bit of a mistake. There's only 2 players over towards B, but Matend is going to be the one spotting. So basically he has to play an aggressive angle, hope that he can find a kill and fall back, and then can just bait for the player on coffins. And well, he's going to spot out the first player. Re-peeking that would have been a bit of a suicidal thing to do, and in fact, Demasik is going to get that first entry as well. Matend able to get 1. Can he do anything more? Yes, he can. Second for him as well. Looks for a third, but eventually traded out. UU's pushed in at the same time, but it's Buster to find another. Rotation being held from Devil. Actually going to be missing the shots. That could have been a big mistake, but he's able to rectify the mistake. Now, Krisen and Buster. I'm on their side. Looking to try and hold on to this round. Buster's a little bit low on HP as well. Peek going to be coming out, however. He will be able to get the first. Look for the second, but it's Devil. Finds one, but it's instantly traded. LoG will get themselves a pistol once again. And a beautiful little heart to put out as well. CT side will be investing into this round. We've seen them pick up quite a lot of utility in the last few rounds like this that they've had. Always trying to get those smokes, forcing the T side to actually go through them if they want to have anything in the sort of earlier round scenarios. And if not, they just have to wait down that clock. Still got 2 smokes remaining as well. Both over towards that B site. Rotation already going to be coming in. And that's only going to leave 1 here. That's why the smoke's here. So they can sort of bait out a position and rotate an extra player over towards that A site. The problem is, the T's, if they get even just a 1-for-1 or even a 2-for-1 trade here, they're in such a good position. And in fact, well, we're just going to have to see Maiden run for the hills. He's going to get taken down through the smoke, and that is pretty much the worst case scenario there. Rotation is in. T-side not actually dedicated to this site as of yet. They've only got 35 seconds up and coming on the clock, so they are going to find something. Need to do it soon. They're holding a player over towards this B site, just waiting for the rotations. And actually a third player is going to go rotating over towards this site as well, leaving just 1. UU spots out a player with an AK, so that's something to be picked up. Fuchs needs to do something here, but he's going to go down without a trade, and it will leave it into a 3 versus 3, but the weaponry highly favoring this T side. Flowmaster trying to hold for rotations, looking for UU, who has a gun of his own, but will be dropped eventually. Devil going to be able to pick it up, however. And Flowmaster with an AK, the only AK left over on his side. Not really worth over-peeking in this sort of scenario. However, they really want to get that rifle out of the hands of Devil. It's going to help them significantly going into the next round. And look at the rotation from Matt End, unfortunately. Not going to be able to get anything. So, Devil will save 1. He can drop the Deagle over in the next round as well and keep the AK for himself. And that'll be 2-0 in the favor of LoG. They still take some damage and lose a rifle in that round, so definitely not as clean as they'd probably like. As said, Deagle dropped over, AK kept on Devil. Rest of the team with nothing. Devil. Actually going to be able to take 2 with him, so this is already decent damage. There's still a couple of players here who can look to try and take someone with them. Maiden, well positioned, finds 2 of his own. Lovely headshots, and that 1 AK plus the Deag. The amount saved will be enough. Now left all onto Buster. Doesn't have the bomb. Going to be very difficult for him to come back in this situation. Not really expecting too much whatsoever. Our money for the T's is not in the best situation, so even holding onto a rifle could be beneficial here. Nade going to be going out. You have to remember there's no armor on any of these CT players. So it should be possible for him. Peek out, spots UU. Maten's still at the back of sight with the AK, which is going to make things more difficult. And there we go. They managed to win the round. MAXISAUCISSE pick up 1 early off the back of an AK save. And while now the T's in a little bit of a complication, as now they have to force and try and break back versus this CT side. UU going to be starting things off. Gets that first kill with the AWP, the bonus in money. And already we're going to be finding back to a 4 versus 3. Demasic actually only has a pistol in this scenario, and Fuchs and UU just doing work all over. UU. Had to have demons. Now picked up an AWP. Fuchs going to go down in the meantime. Be very difficult for him to try and pull this one back, but maybe it can be possible. You looking to try and take the peak. Gonna go wide. No chance for a trade as actually Demon Sick now gonna go running back towards the B site. Matend goes for the peak out. Should catch him in this situation. And that will be another on the board for the CT side. And now the money's just not good enough. Yes, Clyde, it's me casting. Good morning. Where are you from? 5 PM for me. Are you NA? As said, T-side now. Gonna have to save their money. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. Matin gonna go aggressive down banana, looking to actually take some control in this situation. Lovely cleanup round. Not losing a single player. You think you will win? They're from Hong Kong. Awesome. We all like Tom here. He's a bit of a push. What do you think of Alex? Or the player for LDLC? I think he's not bad. I don't think he's... I'm more excited by what Smooya can do, I'll be honest. Because he's a bit more flashy in the way he plays. Matin gonna take quite a bit of early damage and has to be careful going through this smoke. Don't like Tommy's a bully. That's a lie. Quicker, he's gonna be able to find that first kill of the round. Still an aggressive push from Matin, but he's very low on HP, so even if he finds one... Well, the likelihood is he'll be traded. The rotation is going to be called as he's hearing a lot of noise at the moment. Now, it is a decent position. Actually going to get away with more than I expected, although, well, I guess it was only one in the end. Maiden sprays away, does the same, and these trades, they're nice, but they're not really overly effective, and Flowmaster, in the meantime, has found the one player over on A. Devil. Just gonna go running, hoping he can try and do something in this situation. Pushing down, but there's a patient player in Buster. He expects the flank to come in. And that'll be 3-0. CT side, gonna be able to buy back in. Oh, please don't do this again. What is with this buy? I don't understand. Right, every single player is on 5 grand plus. What the hell is this? What? I'm so confused. My favorite caster is Sadicus as well. Yeah, but I understand if you're going for an aggressive buy like that, if you actually are low on money. But why are you just throwing around? I don't get it. Like, why would you just throw a round away? Thank you, Slash. I just, like... The only... No, I've actually got no explanation. Like... People saying, oh, maybe it's because they want to confuse them into thinking that they don't have much money. How does that benefit them? Like, this is the round where there's not a whole lot of money built up for the T's. If you can do a lot of damage here, it's great. Now, even if you don't invest everything into that one, they may still think you've got a buy in this round. In fact, it's not like they're buying SMGs or anything. No, but that's the thing. They should still be able to estimate how much money you have. So if you look at it from that perspective, they may have just thought you bought lightly so that you can buy extra into the next round. Like, the T's aren't going to be playing any less passively. It makes absolutely no sense. No, but what you have to realize, Soundlinks, is that they're not even going to make, like, the amount that they invested into those UMPs and such, like, that's more than they get back. They only get 1,900. Like, they all had over 5,000. Like, maybe it's a couple of extra nades, but that's just silly. Like, to throw away a round. They're going to get decimated for it, and I genuinely have no clue as to what they've just done. Easy stuff. Demon Sick is just popping heads. But I'm so confused. I would love to be able to ask what that is. If it is a balance of economy and a little bit extra nades, then it's still just like, for me at least, is that worth throwing away around completely and giving a load of money over to LoG, who were a little bit low themselves? I don't think it is. Like, you risk your own game by letting the T's build up more cash, rather than having the chance to reset them. I don't get it. I don't get it. CT side looking to try and go aggressive in this situation. This time they're forced to have an eco. Nice little dunk as well from Flowmaster. Buster. We'll be able to get one with Matend on the trade. You can see the temptation to pick up the Deagle. We'll do just that. Looking for a little bit more, but Demon Sick is still just going strong at the moment. 8 and 7, but it's Buster at the top of the board. Buster with another. He's looking very good this game. 12 and 4 already for him. Devil, not really got much chance. Now, if they clear things properly, they should find out that there's nobody on the A site. We'll actually go pushing into B's. That's an extra kill at least. 6 to 3. Not going to be able to buy all the utility they want in this sort of scenario. It's just going to be sort of a glass cannon AWP with a smoke. And then, it's not too bad actually. They've got a decent amount of utility. Only one kit, however, so that could slow them down in later positions. Gatekeepers will be playing later today. I think it's 7 PM UK time, 8 PM CEST. Aggressive push out. Maiden will be there to find the first. Looks for the spray through. UU spotted the AWP of Flowmaster and shoots him in the hand. That's enough to kill him off. First 2 kills going the way of that CT side. Beckett going to be trying to throw a little bit of utility out as they now go pushing in over towards this B site. Demon Sick has got quite far out. Will hit the rotation. Finds the first kill. However, the bomb's going to be dropped over towards the bottom of mid, which is just so problematic. That should be the round now. It's done, but actually, we're going to lose one more. Peek coming out from Fuchs should be able to drop it once again and leave Demon Sick, the last one left alive. We'll be able to take one, but he's down to just 4 HP. Chance of him able to pull this back is so slim. And the nade will even finish him off. So 4 to 6. LoG going to have plenty of cash to buy back in, and they've got another opportunity now to reset MAXISAUCISSE. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you? Flowmaster onto the AWP. Potentially just to try and counter that of UU. Maiden only available to get himself a Mag 7. Boost going to be coming in. Mythic. I've got absolutely no idea. I don't think they're in this tournament at all. CT side. Gonna be holding close over towards that B site. Looking like we may see a player actually rotated around. Prison, though, he's actually going to find both entries. Wonderful stuff. Finds 2 players on B. That should be the round finished already. Yu going to try and stop them as they cross. Is there any gap in that smoke? It's going to go down to Prison, who's still just going ham. He's on for the ace at the moment. He's got every single kill so far, just having a massive round overall. That's okay, Scope Ninja. And he's looking for it as well. Fuchs going to be the last one left alive. Desperately trying to hold on. Can Chrism find him? That's the question. No, he can't. Trade will be there. The T's almost letting him go for that kill. Hello, Buzzer. CT side back to pistols once again, and it's going to be pretty much a full investment. They won't have much better in the next round either, if they are looking to force. So another chance for a 2-to-1, or 2-for-1. Devil looking to try and peek into middle. Does a little bit of damage already onto Demasic. He's actually yet to do too much damage whatsoever. Flashbang comes out, but Flowmaster with the timing shot. Maten now the only person actually on this B site, and shots being spammed through. A little bit of a gap in the smoke as well. Stack now over on that B site. This is a little bit worrying for the T side. Really, they need to clear their angles a little better because they don't really have much of a choice now. They have to go pushing in. They've only got 25 seconds up and coming on the clock. They've left it very, very late, and there's going to be a lot of pistols over on this site. Rotation has come away from Devil, so he's not going to be there at least. But now with 15 seconds left, they have to get in very, very quickly. Maten going to be holding in the corner. Spray going to be coming out, but it's going to be trades, and the bomb isn't going to be planted as of yet. They need to do this quickly, and it's just not going to happen. The last man nowhere near the action. Rotates in. So close to finishing things off, but he's not going to be getting it. CT side will win themselves a round. A 5th on the board. Every single one of their players will die, however. It's going to leave them in a position where they have no money once again. They may even be tempted to not fully invest in this situation, but after winning a round and knowing they won't get much back in the next, they are going to fully invest. AWP onto Yu. Glass cannon. FAMAS. For Fuchs, and then a couple of Mag 7s and a UMP. Ball spam going to be coming in. Denies anybody holding onto that right side. Already Buster going to be getting that first entry. Still 3 players over towards this A side, though. They've left Yu here alone. That AWP. Now, any utility thrown at him will do extra damage. He's not got any armor because he couldn't afford it. Looking like the CTs are going to have to try and take a gamble again. You can already see them rotating. But this time, there is actually somebody scoping out that A site. Maybe able to come in from behind as well. This could be perfect. They're just going to play patiently and wait for this flank to come in from quicker. Now, they should be aware that it's possible for this to happen. The problem is, they're actually running out of time again. They're leaving this very, very late. already. He's going to spot one. Takes down two. Lovely stuff from Quicker. He's completely opened up this site. But Yuyu, can he drop the bomb? What can he do in this situation? Already finding himself two. Make that a third for Yuyu. He's just looking to hold on. He's made this possible for his team. Bomplon actually going to be faked. Buster, this time you can't afford to fake it. You've only got 5 seconds to actually get that bomb down. Yuyu looking for another. He's done so much damage already. Maybe he can win this round for his team. Still hasn't taken a point of damage, but remember, he doesn't have any armor. So he has to hit the instant shot, and Buster will deny him. How do you get a job casting? A lot of the time, you just have to cast for free. As much stuff as you can find. And then eventually, just hope that somebody will be able to, well, basically give you a job. Like, they'll enjoy what you do. It is one of those jobs where you can't really just jump into it unless you've done it as sort of a pro player or something. They're the only people who can get away with it a little bit more. 8-5. Fish could be coming in. Simple kill for Quicker. He had a big round in the last. Play patiently. Actually goes down to Fuchs with the 5-7. Matend around the edge of the smoke, actually going to take a nasty amount of damage, but will still be able to effectively trade. Which again, it brings things a little bit back closer. Maiden waiting over towards this B-side. He's boosted up. Smoke going to be going in, looking for the shots, finds one, falls back, looks for a second as well, but again, it's all just going to be a trade, and Yuyu attempting to spam through the smoke. Smoke going to try and push him out as well as Flashbang goes in. He's going to be left completely blind, and now the last man left alive will be Fuchs. 37 HP, yet to actually find himself a weapon either. Going to try and push through. May actually be able to find one. Brings it into 1v1, but Demasik is there to finish things off. 9-5. One more round and they've, well, double digits and taken the half. Once again, CT side going to be struggling to get themselves a buy in this round. It's the jumble sale. They've just picked up whatever they can in this situation. Already, they're going to just throw down some nades and go rotating over towards this A side and try and stack it. Although that's interesting, because a lot of the time it's been the B side that's been hit far more often. Whenever I click the gift button, I have to actually tab out of the game, so it'll remove sound for just a second. Nice entry from Flowmaster through the wall, able to start things off. Just gonna look to try and rotate back, reposition. How are you our favorite caster? Oh, are you asking me how I am? I was like, that's a, how are you our favorite caster? No, I'm good, thanks. How are you? I've already bought my first game in the Twitch sale. I bought Shadow of Mordor or something like that. It's actually really good. Prison finds the entry onto the B side, and this leaves it with nobody there. They'd stacked A, they'd gambled on the site, and the gamble has not paid off. Yuyu has managed to pick himself up an AK, and a couple of incendiaries make things a bit more interesting in terms of this retake. Yuyu, looking through the smoke, comes pretty close. Fuchs. Yeah, fine. One, but it will be finished off in the end. 10-5, decent T side from Logs. Could have gone a little bit better. In fact, losing a couple of rounds to pistols made things look a little bit closer than it was. MAXISAUCISSE with a few weird buys in the middle as well, which were a little bit confusing. But at the same time, it's not the end of the world. It's still possible for MAXISAUCISSE to bring this back on the T side, especially considering this isn't a map that we see too much from LoG. Who's your favorite Twitch streamer? I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of Twitch. I sort of jump between people. I watch Metis sometimes just because I like Metis. I think he's a lovely guy. I sometimes watch Castro if I want to watch people just opening packs all the time. Watch different CS streamers, pro players. Occasionally Tim the Tap Man. Of course I love you. I love everyone. Thank you, Ridipex. I appreciate it. Yeah, I see your right hand. I also saw what you wrote the first time. I haven't watched Lex, actually. Why, should I? I know that he did some of the... Didn't he do some of ESL, like the NA side of things, right? For his age, Brolin's a tank. He was an absolute beast yesterday in the series. What, 15 years old? Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. The one man... No, I don't know what that is. Yu. Getting that first kill. Rotating in quicker. Able to trade one back. Flow Master left alone in the corner. He'll be isolated. Devil. Need to try and find a little more. Hits the shot. Nice. Takes down one more. Second for him as well. And now, well, Buster, the last one left alive. He will fall. Pistol goes the way of the French. And now looking to try and come back. He was one of the gamers players. Yes, I think someone said that yesterday. Yeah, I think you can get a drop if you do it like that. The drops, the thing what people don't realize is the drops are not fake. The problem is it says that it's dropping, say, 971. That means it's dropped that many over the course of the tournament. Not just now. So just then, it dropped 10 or 15. So the odds are not as, like, if we were dropping 700 every single time, I think they would go bankrupt in a matter of seconds. Prison. Able to find the first kill with the 5-7, already dropping one. How old are you? 22. Another one for Quicket as well, so they're already doing a decent amount of damage. Do you watch Dr. Disrespect? Yes, I do. Not very often, but every once in a while I drop in there and he is hilarious. It's more of a, like, with him, it's more of a show, and I like that, because I like like, he's taken something that a lot of people do and he's made it different. So yeah, I'm a big fan of his. Where are you from? I am from the UK, just outside London. Devil. Hello, Jose Richard. Devil gonna look to try and push in. They're a man down at the moment, but they have a huge weaponry advantage. Already gonna find Flow Master. Buster, actually, he gets 2 through the smoke. That is ridiculous. He's deleted smoke.jpg for this round at least. And if no. Oh, that opens up his Steam profile. I didn't expect it to do that. No. That's disgusting.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
3 kills through that smoke with a deagle. Absolutely disgusting. I did click the report button. It opens up a Steam overlay. (11-6). A lot of nades being thrown out, but still, it's actually going to be a lot of damage done by the T's. They're going to take down 3 players over towards this B site. Now, a lot of damage has been done onto them. Spray through the smoke could be enough to take somebody down, and it will. Prison now joins the ranks of Buster. Devil on only 11 HP. He's going to attack Prison fairly low. Now, their utility's not going to be overly useful in this situation. They can flash in, but they don't have any nades. However, there goes Devil. They've spotted out Yu as well, who still only has a pistol and no armor. He will go down as well. He's looking to try and hold on to this. Sprays the first. Looks for the second as well, and he's going to get it. Holds on. Just about turns things back. And now the CT side, well, they're going to be able to invest into this somewhat, but whether they want to fully force is another thing altogether. My personal Twitch for your record. I'm guessing, what, do you mean on my Twitch account? Because it's probably about 10. Maybe 20. If you mean on, like, another stream, like Starladder, I think it's about 100,000, because a lot of people were watching the last Star Series event. Where's the best map for you? Train. I like Train. Tim Tam Tommy Gun. Passive aggressive narwhal. Buster not going to be able to do anything in this sort of situation. Nobody else over towards this site. Quick at looking to try and do more through smokes, but I think you guys have done enough. In fact, maybe it's Yu's turn. I like turtles. Fly Master. Interesting decision to push out with your knife. Do you watch Ice Poseidon? I've watched him once. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really get it. It's just him walking around. Yeah, it was Star Series Season 3. I think I was casting with Anders. I also casted with Moses as well. So yeah, about 100. I think it was about 100k views, maybe a bit less, but I think the finals of that had 200 and something thousand. So on the English stream, do you think is going to win this match? So far, LoG have definitely looked better, but I'm a little bit skeptical about their CT side. Did you read the chat? No, this was on LAN. I never read the chat on LAN. Missed shot from Flowmaster, not going to be helping them out with a decent start. Oh, you're right the first time with. Maybe did you read the chat, or do you read the chat? Not readed. Do you think you could cast a major? Well, I could. Whether they'd let me is another thing altogether. I would love to. That's the aim. That's the goal. Thank you, Shocks. No, I know. I wasn't. I was just. See, I always find it hard. Like, if somebody says something wrong, I want to correct them to help, like, improve someone's English, but I don't want to sound rude. I think that's the biggest thing. Sick. Gonna have a lot of players pushing in his direction. Gonna try and hold on. Manages one. A lot of damage done in the meantime as well. Still leaves the advantage with the CT side. Push in from quicker. It's gonna be coming in from behind. Nothing that can be done. It's all on Devil. 1 versus 2. Buster actually gonna run into his crosshair. Has to be a little bit careful here. Bomb gonna be planted. They need to play this together. Thank you, Varidos. Devil finds the first, but may not expect Quicker to be coming in from the same angle, but I think he's just heard him. This could all be it for the Frenchman. Molotov going to be going out, though. Will force him off the angle. He's going to be burnt alive, but he still wins the duel just about. He burns alive as well. And somehow, just about enough is done for MAXISAUCISSE to win themselves around. Both players die, but it's the bomb that wins it. You guys are too kind. 11-9. LoG still in the lead, but starting to slip. They'll get 2,900 into the next round. Extra money into their pockets. Of course, if they win this series, they're pretty much guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Not that much money for the teams either, if they can drop 2 or 3 people. Maiden going to be able to get himself one. As said, this should just be an easy cleanup round. This is a chance for the T's to make themselves some money. they're going to go pushing. We'll see one come out, and actually the pistol of Quicker is going to be the one to actually make things interesting. Another for Flowmaster as well. Somehow they're making this so costly for the T side. Only 2 players are going to be remaining. Quicker with the AK. AWP for Flowmaster is going to be interesting as well. Luke's over towards the pit. Can they hold on in this situation? Even if they do manage to win this round, they're going to be in such a detriment going forward. It has to be quick already. It's on to just Maiden. HP very, very low. Push going to be coming out, spraying away, and he's going to win it just about. Ace for him. Has to go absolutely huge. These clutches are all going the way of the T side at the moment. But again, it's going to have to be pretty much a full rebuy-in for the T side. And now is the CT's chance. Their best opportunity to break them back. 11 to 10. Even with the round win, there'll still be a little bit of extra cash. Let's see what they can do. Mattend just looking to try and go aggressive. Flashbang in. How does the drop work? I don't really know, if I'm honest. Much more standard sort of setup at the moment for this CT side. Roger the Cutie. Well, that's a nice name. Smoke going to be going in. The push looking to try and come over towards this A site. Aggressive push coming in, and that is such a detrimental shot to miss. Needed to be hit. Flash out. Spray down will come in from prison. How much can he do? Realistically, not too much. It's all going to be on to Demasic in the pit, and he will fall as well. CT side just going to have to duck out of this round, and while the comeback is real, MAXISAUCISSE is going to even it up. Looks like the tech pause has been sorted out before it even needs to begin. Looking like whatever the problem was, been resolved. 5 rounds in a row now. All of these close rounds. One of them goes the other way and LoG could have finished this off by now. CT side clearly feeling they need a change, and I am definitely in agreement with them. Things not working out. See how much of their money they're actually going to invest into this one. Now, Quicker has some spare. Max loss bonus will be in the next round, so they're going to have plenty of cash. Look at all the nades, though, thrown straight out. They're going to go aggressive pushing. They may just line up. A lot of damage being done. The 2 rifles actually taking down so many players already. Buster just closes things down. 2 players is all that's necessary. They'll pick up the rifles as well. A big bonus to their economy, which was already going to be built up. Now, 12 to 11. Scoreline goes back in favor of LoG. T-side, their money is in tatters. They have to try and win this round. CTs will get a little bit of extra cash because they managed to keep so many alive and pick up some weapons. Let's see if this is going to be the tide change for LoG. Deep smoke going to be thrown. Devil actually not going to be Molotov'd out either. They've only got one player actually over towards this B side at the moment, so they've gambled a little bit heavily. And Buster, he's got to be very careful here. If he doesn't get away, that could be the change in the tide. Oh, I like the smoke. What is... Whose face is that? They are now going to go pushing in over towards this A site, however. 3 players here. Molotov actually going to be burning Quicket down. He's only on 2 HP. A minute left on the clock. Still yet to push as of yet. But look at this rotation. How on earth has Devil managed this? It's going to be coming in behind. The problem is, after leaving Arch, they should be aware that this is possible. They should know that it is possible that they lose this position. However, then they're not watching this at all. This is going to be a free kill for Devil. I have no idea why that's the crossfire they decide to take. Instead, they're just going to be losing players left, right, and center. Everyone will drop on A. Now these last 2 players just have to save. They've got enough money to get a buy if these 2 save. But that was just a bit of a silly round coming out from LoG. Multiple mistakes. Matt Kladavos, I'm a little bit disappointed you didn't say I'm logging off. That would have been a good pun to leave. 12 to 12. A chance to reset the tees goes missing once again. You silly goose. As said, they'll have enough money to get a buy. Utility will have to take a bit of a hit. How has Crizzen got no armor? How's he managed that? I think it's because they wanted a double op setup, but I don't agree with having a rifle player without any armor. However, a nice start coming in from Flowmaster. He takes the head off one. This is the change they've decided to go with because things are not working. However, Flowmaster now going to be missing a shot and taken down very low. Hey, buddy. Boost pays its dividends, gets them another. Peak going to be coming out, but actually a little bit of delay from Flowmaster. Not sure what he was looking at, but now they're going to try and isolate both players in the pit. There's 2 here. Both are going to fall, but it still leaves it in a 2v2. Rotation already coming in. Quicker able to get 1. Can he run for the hills? Yes, he can. He's got Buster to support him. I think they'll make a Logan. Oh, that's bad. Maten. Bomb going to be planted. Bogdan's Law going to be brought into play. Rifle going to be handed over. Smoke almost enough to kill off, but the flashbang's not going to be working out at all. It's all on to Quicker, but he will hit the shot. Damn, was that close, but they finally win themselves a round. Kit will be retrieved. And they'll switch. Got a prettier AWP as well. 13 to 12. Very close scenario. Bomb plant going to boost the economy of the tees just enough to get a fall by. Oh, not this again. What is with these... Why? Oh, Flowmaster. He's going to pick up the first couple with a collapse. The SMG buy again is going to be absolutely slaughtered. Stop doing it. What is this? I don't get it. What is your favorite skins? I like the Medusa, probably. I don't think I'll ever be able to just buy one, though. I don't think I can justify it. It's a beautiful skin, but it's such an expensive AWP. Don't worry, I'm sure one of my wonderful fans will donate me one day. In my dreams. I like the aquamarine. There it is. I think I used to have one. CT side already starting things off. What's my most expensive skin? My knife. And then probably... I don't really have any others that are that expensive. Another kill in for Quicket. Blowmaster going to be waiting. See if they push round towards that arch side. But it's looking like they're going to go towards Crizzen instead. Spray down, he'll get one. It's going to all be onto Matin. 1 versus 4, and it's not going to be happening. Well, they seem to love that SMG buy. That's what they're going to have going into this next round. One more round, and LoG have taken this in a 2-0 fashion. They've got a much better buy. Gonna try and throw out some nades early on. Devil is actually gonna be able to get the first kill. Push gonna be coming in, but we'll see the slaughter of those 2 players remaining. Gonna try and go over towards this A site. Prison already gonna be finding one. Out apps they'll go. Demasiki's been left blind multiple times as they push him, but this time he's ready for it. Spots them out, and the game will be finished. 2-0 in favor of LoG. Some very questionable buys coming in for this T side, and well, it's going to be finished off here and now. Either way, guys, we're going to be off to a bit of a break. I think I may even stop the stream just based off the fact it's going to be 1 hour and 15 minutes until the next game. If you have enjoyed, don't forget you can always type !caster in the chat, and that will take you to my Twitter. Every follow is appreciated. I love you all.